Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. You made it through first part of the week. Yesterday because was a holiday. Today, back to the grind. You're on it, right? So I want to talk about mindset today. Mindset, mindset. So in order to change your financial situation, you gotta change your mindset first because everything starts with an idea, your mindset, right? Think about it. Most things are internal, right? Your worries, your fears, all of them mostly are mental, right? So if you can control your mindset, you can go places. In fact, I heard about it say if you basically you become what you think about. Think and Grow Rich talk about that, Napoleon Hill talk about that. Think and Grow Rich. Because everything it starts with an idea. A book, right? A book was once an idea. Right? If you want to go places and do things, it starts with your mindset. You may have had what they call trauma, financial trauma, right? You may have lost a job. You may have experienced where you were in poverty, low income, and high unemployment in your family. So you have been traumatized by that. Your background, some scarred you, made you be afraid of handling money, checking your bank account, for example, or looking at your statements every month. You may be afraid to look at your account because you may think that you're gonna have overdraft fees because you had that in the past, or you're gonna overspend. So you're afraid that trauma in the past has made your life difficult now to handle money. You've had bad experiences with money, and now you don't do things well mentally because of that trauma when it comes to money. Well, I want to challenge you today to think about the things that have caused you trauma and identify those things. You got to identify the problem before you can attack the problem. Identify the problem first. And then you want to change that mindset. When you have that particular thing come up, you want to change your mindset so you are no longer with that thing. You can overcome that by your mindset. So when I wrote my book, I basically had some ideas inside my head. What I did was I did a brain dump. I knew I wanted to write a book. I got some encouragement from a friend of mine. She told me she started to write a book, but when she finally focused on it, she wrote her book in 4 months. That challenged me to do the same. Now, I didn't write my book in 4 months, but it challenged me to begin the process. So I had these ideas in my mind. I put them on paper. I wrote them down. And actually, I had mental paper, or I guess it was on a Word document electronically. But the whole point is, I put everything I want to talk about on paper, on the Word document, and I did an outline. Again, where you want to be, what do you want to do? Start with your mindset. So I put that idea on paper, on a document, formulated an outline, did the process, and it eventually became a book. Actually, my second book. But you get the idea. Things start in your mind. Money's no different. If you want to become a billionaire or a millionaire, think about that. How can you become a billionaire? Say to yourself, I am a billionaire. I am a millionaire. I am a thousandaire. Whatever you want to be, think about that. Formulate it. Write it down. Look at it. And keep repeating it to yourself. And then not only that, you may have a big goal, a huge goal. But it started with, the first thing you started with is the idea. Having an idea inside your mind, planting a seed, because your mind is like a field. You gotta plant the seed, water it with positive energy, positive thoughts. And then anything that's negative, do your best to weed it out. Even for me, I'm challenging myself to do the same thing. Weed the negative things out because it's easy to be negative. But it's hard to be positive because negativity comes easily to us. But you have to challenge yourself and think positive. For example, yesterday, my wife, family, and I were downtown Greenville for the fireworks, right? We were sitting on a bench, and a lady came by with her two children. They passed by me like I wasn't even there, like I was invisible, right? I'm like, am I not sitting here on this bench? They just passed me like I wasn't. They just bypassed me like I was close, or they were close to me walking by. I'm like, why? It doesn't make sense. Then this morning, I thought about the process. Said I could have gotten upset, blown up, said some bad things to the lady and her children, but I didn't because it wasn't worth my energy. That was negative. So for you, Make the negative energy turn it into positive energy. Same thing for me. I told myself it wasn't worth it. I'm on a mission to help people change their lives through financial literacy and business. That's my goal. I can't get off track. I can't get off focus. I can't let things like that get me off my grind, get me derailed. So I want to challenge you to do the same thing. Write down your goals, change your mindset, and put it out there. You got an idea to write a book? Get your ideas on paper. Write them down if you need to. Put them in a Word document, but get them on paper. And then do whatever you need to do to make that become a reality. Because you have an idea, right, inside your mind, a big goal, but you also have to have big actions. So you can have an idea to write a book, yes. But if you don't execute, if you don't create a plan of action and execute on that plan of action, nothing will happen. It will just be an idea. My goal today is to challenge you to change your mindset about money. And by the way, there is enough money for all of us to make. There is enough money for all of us to prosper. There's no shortage of money. I think there's a shortage of people executing on their ideas, right? Because people have a lot of ideas, but people aren't executing on those ideas. And even if you have 5 or 3 or 4 ideas that you want to execute, start with one. And then make that successful. And then go to the second one and third one. So focus on one thing at a time. For me, it's one thing. Basically, personal finance and business. Because money goes hand in hand with business. Because you make money, you earn money in business. So my goal is to help people to learn how to manage their money. So when they start a business and the business blows up and it scales and they have a lot of income coming in, they know how to manage their money when they get the money. So they can be able to prosper in their family, in their communities, and then also help people in the world. That's my goal. There's no point in making money. You can't manage the money. So start with your mindset. Change your mindset. Some of you may have a poverty mindset. Again, your background may have scarred you. Your parents will teach you how to handle money. The school will teach you how to handle money. Now it's on you to learn how to manage your finances. Learn how to manage your coins. Get your mind right first. Get your mind on your money and get your money on your mind. Make sure you get your money right and then get your mindset right too. Because you got to have the mindset of abundance, not scarcity. Because there is enough money in the world for all of us to prosper. There is no shortage of money. There's no shortage of ideas. There's only the shortage of execution. So get your mind right. Focus on positive things. You are enough. You can make enough. So let's do enough to make our dreams become a reality. So that's my theme for today. Change your mindset, y'all. You can do it. Have a great one.